Oh, you're back. How's it looking over in Ferdiad?
The reports are true. There's some odd-looking weaponry mounted throughout the city. As far as I can tell, though, the townspeople themselves remain unharmed. I'm pleased to say Lord Roderick and Sir Gustav have been confirmed safe as well.
That's great. Where are they now?
After working to free Duke Ivan, they escaped the castle alongside some of the captured knights. Armed with what scant weaponry they could find, they brought the fight down to the city itself.
My old man never ceases to amaze. Shouldn't even be a surprise at this point.
I should add, the Western Lord's armies aren't the only forces occupying the capital. There is another, one we can't identify at present. I doubt even the great Lord Roderick and Sir Gustav will be able to hold out much longer.
Sounds like they're in a bad spot. We should focus on keeping them safe, right?
Don't be too hasty. Why do you think the two of them are causing this uproar in the first place?
To create a diversion, I know. But I don't think that means we should just abandon them either.
I agree, Felix. I won't leave my father to die. Besides, I don't think His Majesty would want us saving him if it meant sacrificing two of his most loyal retainers.
Fine. We'll help them if we can. That better?
All that said, we won't be able to save the king while the townspeople are still in danger.
Sounds pretty straightforward then. We move on the castle and mop up in town as we go.
Annie and I know these streets better than the back of our hands. We can guide you.
Dedu must be somewhere in the castle too. We have to rescue him before it's too late. Our plan's settled then. Everyone, move out! Cut them all down.
I can do this!
come on. It's time to rescue our fool king, and whoever else we find along the way.
The streets are flooded with enemy soldiers. But one wrong step, and we'll end up hurting the civilians instead. Be careful, everyone.
We'll start by carving a path to the castle town. On me!
Out of the way! I will give it my all. Please support them, shall we? I'll provide assistance. I'll give it 1,000%. I'll back you up.
Still fight!
No, not yet!
We have no time to wait. Quickly! We must keep pressing on!
You got my back?
We can do this!
Stand down. Give it up! With me.
I'm here for you.
Here I go! Let's go!
Here to help.
I'm all right. It's not over. I won't lose.
We're almost there! Keep going!
Take a breather.
You called? Give it up! Here I go! not the smartest move opening the gate for us. Let's crush them here and push on into town. Give it up! Some assistance, please.
Here, come with me!
I'll do all I can! You're through! Those must be the weapons we heard about. They look like some kind of firework.
Who do you think you face?
Rodriguez struggling. We have to help.
We need to do something about that weapon, but I doubt attacking it head-on will do us any good.
There must be controls we could use to shut it down. I could swear I've seen such a thing somewhere around here.
Stand down.
Felix, let's know why have you come for me?
Let's work together.
Keep the pressure on! Too easy!
This moment, you should have hurried straight to His Majesty, Felix. Yet here you are. Thank you.
We're getting overwhelmed. We weren't about to just watch you die.
I've heard Dedu is somewhere in the city as well. I suggest we find him at once.
I must return to the castle.
Dedu's surrounded. We have to help him. And we'd better be quick about it by the look of things.
Might as well deal with the other one, too. I wonder if those are the controls.
Back up. Thank you.
Let's link up.
We are better together!
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
You needn't worry about me. We must rescue His Majesty at once.
But we are worried. You're our friend too, just like Dimitri.
I was wondering when your merry little band might show up. Lucky for you, I've got a nice masquerade ready and waiting.
His Majesty is in the castle. We must press on.
No, not yet!
I'm not sure how to work this thing, but here goes nothing. You called?
I'll show you no mercy!
Shouldn't be reckless. I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
Not a problem. Move out.
The attacks have come to a stop. They should be safe now.
Just gotta do, something. Come on, please work.
Their assault has ceased.
My turn.
That should give us an easier time moving around now.
Here I go! I'll do my best. Let's move.
Take a breather.
Seize this moment! Please be safe, Your Majesty. If I could only hold out a little longer.
Mother! Stay strong. We're coming.
It's not over. How did you... You saved my mother.
We are better together.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
I am grateful, but there is no time to dawdle. We must make to rescue the... King at once.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll make it in time.
Still fight. Not much further. Out of the way.
Stand down.
I'll show you no mercy.
This is our chance.
Take a breather.
Eredfar belongs in His Majesty's hands. We must reclaim it.
Guard that lance with your lives! Don't let them have it!
Makes me sick seeing that thing with the enemy. We'll wrest it out of their cold, lifeless
We
fingers.
are better together.
We'll do it together. I've got you now.
This lance is a symbol of the kingdom, and it's all the boar has left of his father. Let's bring it back where it belongs.
Indeed, to His Majesty.
Dimitri, you okay?
My friends, why have you come?
As if we would just leave you here to die. Time to get you out.
I'm afraid that I must stay. You saw what's happening out there. Should I try to leave,
My people's lives are forfeit.
So they bind the boar not with chains, but with his utterly unreasonable sense of duty.
They're gonna kill you in here, Dimitri.
So be it then. If my death will keep my people safe,
I won't allow it.
Dadu.
Take it, Your Majesty. Whether it's duty towards the living, or the guilt for all those we have lost, such burdens are not yours to bear by yourself. We are here to fight by your side, Your Majesty, and so we shall, now and always.
Find them!
This way!
Typical boar. Can't help himself. Do try to keep up.
Back at ya.
On me! Any who stand in our way will taste the pointed end of my lance.
Sneaking out of our room, are we? You know what this means.
I won't lose! We cannot allow even a single civilian...
I'll do my best. I'll back them up.
Counting. Please, lend me your blade.
Not gonna do anything else.
Begin the operation. I have your...
It's not over.
All these ranged attacks are really cramping my style. We should find the controls and put an end to them once and for all.
That drawbridge would serve to be our quickest route forward. But the controls have been tampered with.
No surprise there. I'd be more shocked if they'd left them intact.
I've awaited this
Engineers.
moment.
Repair the controls and lower...
We will proceed as planned. I will move to assist.
Not a problem. I'm here to help.
I'll do what I can. I'm here to the drawbridge.
My
Then
turn?
do what you
Leave
must
this
to
to
keep
me.
it safe. I'm counting on you.
I see you came prepared, Felix.
No! Please, spare me!
What a pity. None of this would be happening if your dear king had just been a good little boy and done as he was told.
You don't want to die! I pray we've not arrived too late. Come, let us show them the might of House Gautier. That banner. It must be the Margrave. Finally, some welcome news amidst this chaos.
Stop! Please! Just let me go!
Where are the knights when you need them?
Let's work together.
Keep the pressure on! Too easy!
Someone,
Forsake them!
There are more out there who need our help. Come on, let's go!
All right. I'll do my best.
My turn?
I shall take the lead.
For me. Why is this happening?
We can't let them die. Hurry, everyone!
It's not over.
I won't lose. Please, just let my daughter live.
We've got to help them fast!
Stand down. Here I go.
Take a breather.
It's not over. You have my thanks. I could never have hoped to accomplish that alone.
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Let's have a little fun, shall we?
Not a problem.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this. I'll do what I can.
Not a problem. I've got this.
I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
We will proceed as planned. We must... Let us crush their defenses!
My turn. You call.
I've awaited this moment. Restoratives in order.
Now's our chance. Attack!
My turn?
You called. Let's move.
Let's work together.
Keep the pressure on! Too easy! No, not yet! Here I go! Let's do this! Let's go!
Here, come with me!
I'll do all I can! You're through! I'll do my best! Let's move! I'll do what I can. We march. On me!
We will proceed as planned. We move, now.
Take a breather.
Think I did it.
We are better together!
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
We did it! Not much further now.
I'll do my best. I'm a little nervous about this. I'll do what I can. It's worth a shot.
We will proceed as planned. We move, now. I shall take the...
Take a breather.
That should be all of them. Nice work.
It's always such a shame to see such promising young flames rush to be snuffed out before their time.
We are better together!
We'll do it together! I've got you now!
I've awaited this moment.
Let's take it for ourselves.
I must admit I went too easy on you. Perhaps I should have torn your eyes out and bound you in chains instead.
Yes, understood. Stand We all have our regrets in life, Cornelius. And soon you'll regret ever being born.
Is this all you're capable of? Frankly, I'm getting a little bored here.
Talk all you want, witch. It won't spare you your fate.
Such frail bodies. How do you stand?
All who stand against His Majesty will be cut down.
I'll do my best.
Troublesome. When did you break free, hmm?
I'll do my best. I'm a little...
My turn?
Give it up!
Clever little insects. Try as you might to stamp them out, they'll always come crawling back.
She's on the verge of exhaustion. Let's finish this.
Give it up! Let's take it for ourselves!
Stop struggling and accept your fate, witch.
My, how simply terrifying. Do you really think you can afford to kill me? If you do, the truth about the tragedy of Dusker will evaporate into the shadows forever.
I have no intention of slaying you. Not yet. But if you have something to say, I suggest you spit it out before I change my mind. Now, Cornelia. Earlier you said my father was betrayed, murdered by lords from within Fargus. But it was you who fueled the flame of that betrayal. You saw my uncle and Lord Arundel join hands, and you brought the Western Lords and the Imperial nobles together. All of it was you.
What a fascinating theory.
There are two things I need to know. First, your motivation. Who are you working for, and why? I know what spurred my uncle and the Western Lords to act. While the Empire has long smoldered, waiting for even the slightest spark to reignite their fury. There are 1,000 reasons why one might want to assassinate a king. But what's yours for this attempt on my life? And what of my father? Why murder him in a manner as roundabout as a staged raid? All you had to do was fail to end the plague 20 years ago, and the entire royal family would have been consumed by it.
You have a point, but I couldn't say. In a sense, that was another lifetime completely.
One more question, then. My stepmother's body was never recovered from the site of the tragedy. What happened to her? Tell me, Cornelia.
You'll find the answers you seek in the Imperial capital, though you'll have to extract them from your dearest stepsister. She must surely know something, wouldn't you think? After all, she is your stepmother's actual flesh and blood.
In Enbar.
Now, I've really enjoyed our little chat here, but I have so many places to be.
Why, you...
Don't be so sad. You'll be seeing me again before you even know it.
I'll hesitate no longer.
One step closer to my goals.
I'm not stopping now.
I feel my strength building.
I won't let myself stop here.
I could use this.
I've grasped new strength.
My apologies. Cornelia would not have escaped were it not for my carelessness. She's likely fled west in search of refuge with Viscount Mateus. As such, I will march west at once. I will not allow the Western territories to go unpunished for this.
Stop. Just stop.
Felix?
I've got something to say, Boar. And this time, you're going to listen. Time and time again, we've tried to get it through your thick skull. We might be your subjects, but we're your allies first. Yet you still insist on doing every little thing all by yourself. So what is it? Do you lack the ears to hear with? Or do you hear our words and just choose to ignore them?
Felix, that's enough. I know how you feel, but you need to contain yourself.
I can't. 2 whole years I've bitten my tongue. The fool needs to hear this in the plainest terms possible.
It was I who chose war with the Empire. I who murdered my uncle in cold blood. I who oppressed the Western Lords. I failed to save the people of Duscur. Failed to save Glenn. And my father. The lives my actions stole from them are mine to atone for. Which I will do by exacting revenge on all who were involved. And by seeing my people safe. As for that burden, yes, I believe it is mine to bear alone.
You truly are a solid gold fool. One could search the kingdom high and low and not find another as utterly asinine as you. And the rest of you, don't just stand there, speak up.
Well, I know Felix has a strange way of showing it at times. But this is all because he worries about you, Dimitri.
And it's not just him either. We all do.
Your Majesty, you know my feelings on this matter. 6 years ago, I too watched as nearly everything I cared about was taken from me. And Felix is no different. He lost his brother that day. This pain is not yours to shoulder alone.
He's right, Your Majesty. That is why it is so frustrating to see you act like this.
I can't say it's too surprising, though. You've always kept everything to yourself, even when you were a little kid. But what you're going through now, it's more than one person could possibly manage on their own.
Please, Your Majesty, we just want to help. You can trust us.
Like I said before, all you need to do is ask, and I'll be at the ready. Besides, we'll all be out of work if you go this alone.
We will assist you in whatever we must, even vengeance.
Thank you. All of you.
Lady Cornelia, what's happened to you?
I was too careless. I can hardly remember the last time I was this badly hurt. As for the capital, Viscount Mateus, we failed, and I doubt the king will soon forget our attempt to seize it.
What? But how?
Viscount, your son, the one who married a distant relative of House Gautier. They'll have his head. Same goes for the kin of all the other Western lords.
No.
This king is a fool, to be sure, but he's not foolish enough or kind enough to forgive those who serve his betrayers. I guarantee you that. His army will begin their march to subdue Western Fargus any moment now. If you don't want your territory stolen from you or your life, then your only choice is to rise in revolt.
Yes. Yes, I understand. We will mobilize at once.
Azure Gleam, the blood-stained lance. The Western Lords suffered defeat at the capital. Cornelia, the instigator of the uprising, flees west and commands her allies, Viscounts Mateus and Gideon, to muster their forces. Hoping to settle this matter before re-engaging with the Empire, the Kingdom Army makes for the Mach region in order to defeat Cornelia and learn the truth of the tragedy of Duscur.
No. My uncle?
I'm afraid so. Among the rebels are houses Mateus and Gideon, and all the other Western lords from whom I've stripped power. They appear to have appointed Baron Dominic as their leader.
I'm so sorry, Annie. What could he be thinking?
House Dominic may be a mere barony at present, but they're a storied family whose lineage traces all the way back to the 10 elites. Centuries ago, when the wise King Klaus passed beyond the Veil of Death, he did so without naming a successor to the crown. And so, the three regions of the Holy Kingdom, Fargus, Mach, and Leicester, were divided among the three royal princes. House Dominic chose to side with the prince ruling Mach, who was eventually defeated by the forces of Fargus, leaving the once vast Dominic territory to be whittled down, meted out to the neighboring lords.
I know they held a grudge about that in the past, but surely it's ancient history at this point. Tons of people from House Dominic, my father included, have devoted their lives to serving the royal family. It makes me wonder if my uncle's heart is really in this fight.
As they stand now, House Dominic lacks the influence and might necessary to defy their surrounding lords. So when pushed to join the uprising, they would have had little choice but to go along. But that lack of strength might just be the key to our victory.
How do you mean, Gustav?
If we could only convince my brother to change sides, the Western territories would lose their leader. And if we were to follow that up with a decisive victory against a demoralized army, it would likely cause their military effort to collapse entirely.
Perhaps. But it'll be difficult to pry the Baron away without first eliminating those surrounding him.
Indeed. If nothing else, we'll need to turn the tide of war in our favor if we ever hope to empower the Baron to defect. For now, we must consider how best to break through their front. This is no small number of soldiers you offer. Are you sure Duscur can spare that many?
For good or ill, this is what our chief has decided. Preparations will take some time, but we are sworn to aid you, and we will stake our pride as a people on doing so.
Still, this is a far larger force than we ever asked for.
Please, you strove tirelessly to see our home return to us. The people of Duscur have not forgotten the kindness you showed. And though some may still think ill of you, we only offer as many soldiers as volunteered.
Duscur remains a kingdom territory. As such, I can't claim our relationship is one on equal footing. Yet, I want to believe your gracious support here will point the way to a new future for both your home and ours. Give your men my thanks. And once this war reaches its conclusion, I'll be sure to visit Duscur anew.
Understood. I'll be taking my leave now.
Dedu, none of this would be happening if not for the unflagging efforts of you and Rodrigue.
No, Your Majesty. Neither I nor Rodrigue could have accomplished this. Your sincerity is what won their trust.
I hope you speak true. Nothing I do will ever bring back their fallen loved ones after all.
Yet you have shown us the truth all the same, allowed us to see a better future. Not only me, but everyone from Duscur.
And still, the whole picture remains elusive. A dark secret continues to linger over the tragedy, shrouded by shadow. Shedding light on it is my... No. It is our duty.
I carry a little of everything here. You've got an eye for quality, friend. You've got an eye for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.